Hello, I'm Mystic Rose. Welcome to my channel. Today we're going to be talking about your moon sign in the sign of Aquarius. So if your moon sign is in Aquarius, you're at the right place. Or if you know somebody and you're just interested in getting more information about that person, you're in the right place. So let's get started. People with their moon sign in Aquarius are very sociable people. They just love being around other people. It's one of their main passions. And they love to learn new things. They especially love technology. Anything that's newly out on the market, they want to check out. They do have an inquisitive mind. They also have a little bit of a sense of rebellion against rules, so they don't really like rules. They kind of like to forge their own path and make their own rules. They make great leaders because of this. They have a very outgoing personality, and they can get along with a lot of different types of people. They have intuitive and creative visions about things, and they have a very idealistic nature about them. They're extremely humanitarian, and they're very intelligent people. So those are just some things about the moon in Aquarius that you might want to know about. They're a little bit quirky. When it comes to their style is something that is usually unique to them, and they don't really care about trends and things that are in fashion. They just like to wear sort of outlandish things sometimes. So you'll recognize them as the ones with the unique sense of style. And if you were born with your moon in Aquarius, it's all about the moon sign is all about how we respond to things emotionally. So basically with the moon in Aquarius, you're not a very emotional person. So it's kind of interesting when we're talking about the moon here. It's more concerned with mental functions than emotions per se. Because it doesn't mean that people with their natal moon in Aquarius don't have feelings. They do have feelings. It's just that their feelings are more conceptual and intellectual than something that they feel and just get carried away with. They're very observant people. They love to people watch. Their minds are always going, always active, and always alert. They're trying to figure out why people do things the way that they do. They make great investigators. They love to learn about all things about life, especially science, mathematics, and technology. So they love everything science, technology. They love to know how things work. You might even find them taking things apart, tinkering with things, putting things back together. These are the kind of kids that love STEM kits, the science, technology, engineering, and mathematics kits. So if you have a little lunar Aquarian at home and you're thinking about the perfect gift for them, get them a STEM kit because they're going to love it. It's going to appeal to their curiosity. They are very much egalitarian at heart, and they care about the welfare of others. They're passionate about helping other people. They just don't like to get caught up in a lot of heavy emotions. They're really friendly. They are a friend to all, and people like them because they're so generally they're very nice people who care about the world. They're very visionary, like I said, and very idealistic. They have in their mind what they feel the world should be, and they do their part to try to make the world a better place. They're very trustworthy, so as friends, these are great friends to have and great people to have in your corner. But they don't like rules. They like to make their own rules, and they enjoy marching to the beat of their own drum. They're extremely witty. So these people will have the comebacks that will make you laugh, and they're quick. They're quick-witted. They don't like to be bored, so they like to stay busy. And this is why they like to understand how things work. They are very clever. They're extremely kind. They can be quite unpredictable at times, so you never know what they're going to do. And one of their kind of negative traits, you could say, is that they're a little bit aloof at times, or a little bit emotionally detached. So they might be so focused on other things in their mind that they're not really feeling or expressing a lot of emotion. So you might think they don't care, or you might think that they are just very detached. But actually, they're just very much in their own minds, and they're thinking constantly about things, how things work, ideal situations, and that kind of thing. They're very proud people, so this could actually go against them, because they kind of, I guess this is a negative thing about them, they kind of think a little bit too much of themselves at times. Like, they can get carried away with the idea that they are not perfect, but pretty close to it. They try to adhere to their own standards, and they have high standards for themselves. And they pride themselves on doing a pretty good job of living up to their own standards. So they can seem proud sometimes. They also can be a little bit forgetful at times. So give them some grace. It's just that they have a lot on their minds. But again, they're very smart people. They can seem like they're a little bit egotistical, but they're really not. They just want the best for everybody, and they want to be the best versions of themselves. So if you have a moon in Aquarius, love yourself, you're trying your best. And if you know somebody with their moon in Aquarius, love them. They are quirky. They are cool. They are smart. Love them and enjoy them in your life. They just have this intensity about them where they need to be different. So acknowledge that about them, that they are unique. Find their unique qualities and really focus on that, and try to point that out in them. And they're going to love that when you do that for them, because they really do want to be different from other people. They don't want to just blend in and be like everyone else. So, and another thing to remember with the moon and Aquarius people is that they love mental stimulation. So they're going to, because they're highly intelligent, they're going to want to carry on a conversation with you. And they have all kinds of different friends. As long as you know how to talk and carry on a decent conversation, they're going to like you, because they get along with all kinds of different people. They're very tolerant of people who look, think, and act differently. As like being a friend of theirs, as far as that goes, they will give you a lot of space, but they'll want to come together every once in a while to exchange ideas and to have great conversations. But they may not be like, oh, your best friend who's like so super needy. Like, they don't need to hang out with all the time. They like to have a little bit of their own space. But they love to have all kinds of different friends from all different walks of life and the social circles and all of that, because it gives them a variety of perspectives about the world, and they love that. It just contributes to their wealth of knowledge and understanding about the world and how the world works. So it's perfect. If you enjoyed this video, I hope that you give me a thumbs up, subscribe, share, comment. I always read all the comments. And Be sure to check out my other videos. I have pick a card reading videos. Those are pretty cool. And I'm doing a series of the moon signs in each of the astrological signs. And then from then on, I'm going to be doing ascendant videos. And I have a video about what exactly is your sun, moon, and ascendant, so that you can get a broader view of your astrology. If you're just looking at your sun, it's not going to yield a lot of helpful information. So in actuality, when we're looking at our astrology, we want to look at our birth chart. And what we want to do is see which sign is in like our different houses and things. So like you'll want to see your sun, moon, ascendant, midheaven, Venus, all of these things in the birth chart calculator. So linked below in the description box is a link to astrolata.com where you can go and put in your date of birth and place of birth, time of birth, and you can get your very own birth chart for free. That's astrolata.com, and it's linked below in the description box. Thanks so much for tuning in, and I hope you check out my other videos. Many blessings to you.